So I'm here and I'm gonna show you guys how to rig up some fishing lures and such. And I have all my crap down here, as you can see. I don't know if you can see all that. But I have all of my fishing crap down here on the floor. And that's the little bag that it all fits into, surprisingly. And then there's the waterproof camera case right there. But so first thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna rig up one of the best things I've ever fished with, and that would be a chartreuse 3-inch chartreuse jig right here, paddle tail. And everybody should know this, but if you want to, the best way to do it is to rig it to where the hook set is right at the top, and then the top's right here, my bad. You want to run it down its back and measure about the length of its back. So I'm saying about right there. And then you want to run the tip of the hook all the way down to where your fingers are and come out right where you marked it at. And then most of the time it comes out just about perfect. And then you have a rigged paddle tail jig, as you can see right there. So we'll put that off to the side, and I'm going to do one more, and then we'll do a part 2. So next we'll rig up a 4-inch chartreuse shad using a large jig head right here, big one. And you want to do the same technique, run it right down the back, and when you get it right before the bend, you want to measure about how far you want it. Then you want to run your hook tip all the way down to where you measured it at, and make it come out the top of the back right there where you measured it at. Sometimes it comes out not perfect all the time, but most of the time it comes out good. Like this time it came out alright. Probably could have gone in the back deeper, but I think it'll swim fine. So that's how you rig those two chartreuse jigs. If you can see here and here, they're both rigged, 3-inch and 4-inch. So thanks for watching. We're gonna go ahead and do a, well, I guess we can do a couple more. I've still got some time on the webcam. So it's the same to rig up these as the chartreuse ones I just did, because they're the same exact bait with the same size jig head. So everybody should know how to rig a shrimp just right to the back, just like we did that green thing. Let's see here. Now these will do. The gulps right here, Berkeley Gulp Saltwater Edition, pearl white jerk shad, 5 inches. I'll show you how to rig one the way I do it, with a red jig, or not a red jig head, a weedless head. And so you want to find the tip of it right there, and then the belly side is facing away from you. Or you can just face it sideways, just like this. And then you want to go ahead, we'll tilt the camera down, and then you want to put the tip of the hook right to the top of the head, go in about 1/4 of an inch, and then come out. Wow, these things are really hard. These are really old. I need to get a new pack. Okay, we're not going to do it with this one, because this jig is like toast. Okay, this one will work. Oh, it's just a bad one, because the rest of them are soft. Yep. So the same thing, just run the tip of the hook about a quarter of an inch at the top of the head of the jerk bait. Make sure that the head goes past the weighted part and to where it's just like this. Then you want to run it right to the back, make it bend almost 90 degrees, run it straight to the top of the back, and then make it come out between the lips and the stomach. And to where your hook is right in the lip, so when you open it up, you have a hook inside there, and when the fish bite down on top, right there, it pushes the hook out, and then the hook's not catching on weeds, and it's also weighted. So that's how you rig one of those. Go ahead and close those up. And it's the same thing for the glows. Already know how to do that. Swimming Super Flukes. We'll throw a jig head on one of these. Throw on a white jig head. I'm going to make the jig head come out the top of this one. So you want to run it right through the top along the back. Like I said, you want to measure. Make the jig hook come right out where you measured it at. And then you have a perfect rig. And then so when a fish bites onto it, he's gonna get hooked. And it's not gonna feel too good. He's gonna start crying. And now, for when you're fishing around docks and crap and you want to pitch something small up underneath the dock, trying to catch like a little trout or a flounder or something, you have these little 2-inch shads from Big Bite Baits. You want to use a jig head about this size, about 3/4 of the size of the jig itself. So I'm going to use a yellow jig head on this one. And so you want to run it just like you would any other little jig, right through the top, and measure about where it gets to the hook bend. Measure it out with your finger, make it come out the back. Most of this stuff is just about common sense, but then there you go, then you have a rigged little jig. I'll go ahead and turn this up so y'all can see it. Then you have a little rigged jig that you can throw underneath the dock. That's, well, actually, hold on. Almost forgot about the mirror lures. You can go ahead and do those. We have these mirror lures right here, and they're all the same. Exact. They're 4-inch minnows. So I will rig a green one just so y'all can see it itself. And so let's go ahead and tilt the camera down. And so you wanted to work it this same way. This one doesn't have lips in the bottom, so you want to hook it through the bottom of it actually. So you'll be doing the opposite of what you would do if you had lips on your fish or a hook hiding system. Y'all probably gonna say something about me calling it lips, but if there's any mature people out there, then you'll understand what I'm talking about. But anyways, this one kind of tore, but it's okay. You want to run the hook right through the bottom, bend it a little bit, right through the bottom and out top the back, just like you would with the what do we do it on? Can't remember what we did it on. Oh yeah, this thing. But you're doing it when it doesn't have a set of lips. Well, this one kind of messed up because I don't know what happened, but it doesn't always go perfect for everybody. But you could actually still use that. The tip of it ripped on me. You gotta make sure you sink these things in there good. Not too close to the edge, because the heads will rip on them. Just to let you know. And that also came on the side by accident, so I messed that one up. Sorry about that, people. This thing's pretty much worthless, but I'll go ahead and throw it back in the box anyways. But thank you for watching this video. Comment, rate, subscribe. I hope these rigging videos helped y'all any. If y'all have any questions on how I rig something, then let me know in the comment section below, and then I will do a separate video on how to rig it, and I will get real close and into detail, and I will do imperfect, and I will show you how to do it. And if you really want to, I'll go out and buy the same stuff you're wanting to rig with, just to show you how to rig your exact jig or whatever the heck you're wanting to rig. So thank you for watching my videos, and we'll go ahead and show you all the things that we did today. All 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we rigged 5 things today, so we made progress, I guess. So thank you guys very much, and we'll see you with some other videos.